Welcome to the Horizon Court on the Sapphire Princess. This was May of 2024, 7-night Alaska cruise out of Vancouver, British Columbia, up to Whittier, Alaska, and our first time with Princess, and kind of an older ship, launched 2003, I think, something like that. But the Horizon Court is the buffet on the ship. And so it was an area of the ship that we were kind of interested in because we figured we would end up spending a lot of time in here, which we did. But it also plays host to one of the specialty restaurants on the ship, a Brazilian steakhouse, which I had booked prior to the cruise because I was kind of interested in that concept. And, you know, so that was something I was also looking forward to is that restaurant. But uniquely, they take an area of Horizon Court and set it aside for that. But here you see breakfast one morning, and we arrived, of course, when it was very busy, and so the seating is a kind of a premium, and so we ended up having to kind of sit all the way in the back corner in order to get a spot. And so once we did that, then of course got to go up and see what is available on the line. Now, the one thing about the Horizon Court, the area where the food is available, like right here up on the left, you'll see it's a very small area, and this can get congested very easily. As you see right here, it's not that big. So kind of conscious design choices there where they set up a lot of seating all through Horizon Court, which is, of course, very good. But the actual area where the food is dispensed, sort of the kitchen area, if you want to call it that, a little small. So one thing to keep in mind is, depending on when you go to Horizon Court, which one of the meals, this could get backed up very quickly, as we saw a couple of times during the cruise. But the actual food itself was very, very good, excellently, expertly prepared. Morning, we would see them setting up over on the other side from where the camera's right here, and you could go over there and you could order your custom omelet, exactly the way you want it. They've got all of the necessary things. You get your juices and yogurts and hot stuff and cheeses and just everything. I think I even saw some fish related, like not sushi, but I don't know. I saw something for one of the breakfasts one morning that was kind of interesting. Pancakes. I mean, you name it, they've got it. Like I said, the only thing that requires a little bit of just thought in terms of the timing is that this area can get congested pretty easily. But outside of that, it's a good setup, as you can see. I was trying with the camera to properly video everything, but not get in anybody's way. And sometimes it's a little challenging. But they have my favorite hash browns, which I love. Scrambled eggs were absolutely perfect. Tons of bacon, as you can see. All of the staples for a breakfast here in the Horizon Court. Got your eggs a couple different ways. Like I said, you can order them special. There was an area kind of over to the side where they could take your order and do everything exactly the way you want it. There it is right here. I'm not sure what this is. It's some sort of, I don't know.
Smoked mackerel.
Oh, there you go. Smoked mackerel. I don't know that I've ever seen that for breakfast at one of the buffets on a cruise ship. Baked beans, which I think that's for all of the Europeans. So now here we are back in the corner after breakfast, and like I said, it was so crowded that morning just because of what time we got there. We ended up having to sit way back in the corner, but the seating area for Horizon Court is quite large. This is the area where we did our live stream of the day, right where that gentleman's sitting. Set up my laptop over there. Had the camera looking out at the lake view here. Pretty cool area at the back of the ship. When we were in Vancouver embarkation day, everybody was kind of hanging out back here for a while, enjoying themselves. Camera lens there. Some of the people on this cruise have some very nice camera equipment. Very scenic cruise with all the snow at all of the various, scenes and everything. So deck 14, which is where the so deck 14. Now, our stateroom is on deck 12, so that is an excellent place to stay on the ship because, as you can see, just one quick set of steps down. Port side, close early, starboard side, keep it open. So deck 12, definitely take that into consideration if you're planning on a cruise on Sapphire. We did that quite a bit. It was so easy to just run up and down those stairs to go up to the buffet because we were right one deck below it. Yeah, we're going. We'd have to go down the midship. It's kind of the fastest way to do it. Now they have, you see right here on the right, there is a very small station to wash your hands. That is one thing that is, I don't know, like I said, it's an older ship, about 20 years old. And they don't, so that's one thing from a design standpoint. They didn't quite take that into account, but here we are after dinner one night, and you see the excellent desserts. Kind of a, decent sized selection of desserts. I'm just thinking like all the different ships we've been on over the years. But what counts, of course, the most is the fact that the quality of the desserts are just top notch. Expertly made right there on the ship. And more sugar than you can shake a stick at. All kinds of different types of desserts, of course. I didn't get any, I don't know if I got video of the dinner or not. Again, trying not to get in people's way with the camera, so sometimes that makes it difficult to get some of that footage. So here's the Brazilian steakhouse, where they take a part of the Horizon Court buffet and set it up for this every night. And look at it was just an endless supply of meat. And then, of course, this is embarkation day, kind of hanging out back in the Horizon Court. This was one of our first experiences at the beginning of the cruise. But great area just to have one of the meals or just kind of hang out or just whatever. The Horizon Court is just a really, really functional area on the ship, and we ended up spending quite a bit of time on there during our cruise.
So thank you very much for your patience today, and we're looking forward to look after you in our beautiful, amazing Alaska journey together. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the requirements as we taking the ship at sea on embarkation port is that every person that's joining the ship familiarize completely with the safety emergency procedure. At Princess, we have the safety essential. By this time, you should have completed the 2 steps of watching the safety essential video in your stateroom or on your mobile device, and also visiting the master station, which is allocated to your cabin. The final step is familiarizing yourself